Here with rookie kicker of the now 2-5 Jacksonville Jaguars, Cam Little. How does it feel to get a win at Wembley?
Man, scenes. Honestly, unreal. Like I was telling Logan and Ross in warm-up, playing in Wembley. I mean, I'm a big Premier League fan, big Man U fan. Seeing, the likes of Ronaldo, Messi come in here and play in Champions League finals and stuff like that it's ridiculous. So finally stepping out here and even to get the win as the way we did is it's unreal. Dream come true.
A little bit disappointed they go for it on fourth down, not giving you a chance to add to your own stats?
I mean, honestly, I'm aggressive. I like the aggressive call. I know we wanted to score there, and I think I had full confidence that we were going to score there. So obviously it didn't bounce our way, but I love the call. I want to score. I want to score 6 instead of 3.
From your perspective, this week, coming off the tough loss last weekend, what was the atmosphere like through the week? How did you guys pick yourselves up in order to put a performance on like that?
Yeah, I think when you stay, we're on our 10th day here in London together. I think when you stay 10 days together, it builds a bond that you can't really, replace. So being all the guys in one spot at the Grove, obviously in Watford, it was really cool to kind of, maybe talk to someone that you wouldn't normally talk to outside the facility and build that bond. I think we saw it on the field a little bit when when something didn't go our way. We're easily better to love the next guy. So loved it.
And look, I know there's a special bond amongst special teams guys. What was it like watching Parker go 96 yards for that punt return?
Real. I mean, just how much we've worked on a return and how much time we take throughout the week to get set up a return like that. Huge block by Jarian Jones as well, getting across him. I mean that set up the play for the touchdown. So, just special teams making an impact is what we have to do every game if we want to win. So it's cool to see that.
Felt tough on their kicker who went and tried to close it down as the last tackler. Worst situation for a kicker, right?
Unfortunate. He did attempt to make the tackle, but obviously Parker blew right by him.
Love it. Look, for you, it's a tough run. The next 4 games, Packers, Vikings, a couple of divisional games. It doesn't get any easier from here, but what do you think is going to be the feeling flying back tonight and then going into next week?
I think our message is, go 1-0 each week. Coach Peterson says it every week. We need to go 1-0 each week. So we're going to take those week by week. And, our goal is to go out there and beat every team that's in front of us. That's every team's goal. So go 1-0 each week.
Love it. Look, Cam, really appreciate your time. Congratulations on the win. Quickly on the Wembley thing, on the Man United thing. Chance to do it in front of, a place where you have seen the likes of Ronaldo, we have seen Wayne Rooney scoring unbelievable goals in the FA Cup final, etc.
Rooney's my favorite player growing up. I had a big fat head of him in my room when I was real young. So, obviously, it's so cool to be out here.
It's always the kickers who love the fact that they played at Wembley for some reason.
Oh, it's unreal. Soccer fan growing up. I've been a Man United fan since they had Van der Sar, Anderson, Ji-Sung Park, Nani, Ronaldo, all those guys. So, it's awesome.
We're going to see you rocking a United shirt on your way out of here today.
Oh. You might just.
So we're here with Jags running back to Ernest Johnson. 70 yards on the day today. The man deserves to be wearing Prada sunglasses in the locker room.
Yes, sir, man. Just a great day. Everybody did their job. We just came out here to, fighting and trying to get the win.
Can't help but notice the plaster. Head all right? Everything okay?
Yeah, everything's all right. Just a little gash in the nose, but I'm all right.
Look, talk to us today about the run game just taking over that second half.
Man, first off, the line did a great job, man. Us backs, we just took what the defense gave us, and there's open holes for us, so we just hit it hard. That's what we did. Each one of us, me and Tank, did our best and just try to get yard.
We were calling the game on play-by-play, and every time that hole over the left guard opens, and suddenly the first level just doesn't seem to be there. Were you experiencing the contact? Were you seeing that every time and just thinking this is for me every time?
Yeah, we seen the hole, and our coach just preached to us, just when you see that hole, just hit it fast, and that's what we did. We hit the hole fast and just try to get the most we can get.
Talk to us about that kind of next man up mentality. Travis misses the game today. You have a big day, and obviously Tank has a huge day.
All of us are capable of, being a starter. When that opportunity comes, we know we have to take advantage of it. And that's what we did today. We took advantage of each opportunity that we had, and happy for Tank and happy for myself. And when TJ get back, we all be rolling.
How much do the guys in the locker room love watching somebody like that who has ground and really worked over the last few years, finally getting his flowers, 2 touchdowns today, 120 plus yards?
Man, I know you think we all are proud of. He worked hard. He kept his head down and he worked hard. He deserves everything that's happening. I'm proud of him. Like I said, he works really hard and he keeps his head down.
And talk to us a bit about the experience of staying in London for the week off the back of that loss last weekend. How important it is to come away with the win week 2 here, but also just, was it unifying being there, all being together, being kind of almost like a mini camp?
Yeah, I think it was a great experience for us. Unfortunately, the first game didn't go how we planned it to go, but, we all, built a strong brotherhood, just coming together, hanging out with each other and just getting to know one another more. So I think that made a big impact today, just playing for each other, just trying to get the win.
And finally, just on the special team side of things, how fun was it being on the sideline and watching Parker Washington making that run all the 96 yards to the end zone?
I mean, it was great. Coach, he did a great job of prepping us well and saying that, one of these days, one of these games that, one of the big returns is going to happen. And today is that day. I'm happy for everybody. Everybody on that unit did a great job blocking, and Parker seen the crease and hitting. So we always happy and excited for him.
And Packers next week, really tough 4-game stretch ahead of you, boy. So how important is it for this win to take you into that stretch?
I mean, it's very important. We just got to keep the momentum going, just keep our head down and keep working, and just try to go 1-0 each week. So that's our goal.
Safe flight home, man. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
What does this one mean for you guys after a long week here?
It means a lot. Obviously, that's what we was looking for, a win, and that's what we got. So we take this momentum and carry it back into the States.
You didn't have some early. What does it mean that you were able to flip the script in the second quarter?
It really meant a lot. And for me personally, I could take some of that responsibility because that first touchdown, that was on me. And obviously just coming into finishing the game and doing everything that I know I could do, which is execute every play. And so that's what I feel like we did going on for the rest of the game, and everything was clicking.
You guys still just trying to find yourselves out there, and obviously it's easier to find yourself in a win.
Say that one more time for me.
You're trying to find yourselves on defensively still throughout these games.
I wouldn't say finding ourselves, it's just us executing our job. That's our main deal on defense, because we have everything. We have all the pieces I feel like that we need, and we just have to go out there and execute.
You've been closing some games now with a big sack. You just hit another gear there?
And in that moment, yeah, obviously it's another gear, but that's just one of those ones where you keep going, whole game, just staying at it, continuously being relentless.
I know you guys know you like this locker room, you like what you have talent-wise, but how important now is it to get two and start rolling a little?
It's definitely important. Like I said earlier, we just have to continue this momentum as we go back home. Obviously, it's a home game, so we're looking forward to going in and put on for the Jacksonville.
One last one from me. Andre obviously said what he said after last week. Is it a big deal that you guys responded the way you did as a team?
Most definitely. Like I said, most definitely it was for us all just to continuously stay together as a unit, like we know we can be, and as a franchise in general, we needed that. We definitely needed that.
Talk a lot about you, the team and the unit, but for you personally, you talk about giving up that first touchdown to get the sack to then pretty much kill the game. How big is that for you personally?
That's major. Obviously, that was one of those ones that put them in a little more critical position. I want to say it was like 3rd and 12 and made it like a 4th and
26.
So obviously that was a big play to help push them back even further, and we just got to continuously stay at it as a unit. And the secondary, they did a good job of holding up for me in time enough for me to get there.
When we spoke here in London last year, there was a lot of talk about turning production into sacks, into numbers. You've now got 10 in your last 11. Really should have been 11. That one last week should have counted. So what do you think's changed for you in that year since you were last in London?
Me just keeping my head down and staying true to who I am. I'm my toughest critic, and obviously I know a lot of things that I could have worked on in previous years, and even still to this day I have a lot of stuff that I can still continuously work on, and I'm far from scratching the surface to being the best I can be. So I just got to keep my head down and keep striving, and my teammates help keep me driven, even though I don't need them to keep me driven. It's just everybody's always pushing each other to be the best version of themselves that they can be.
And then being on the sideline when in a tight game you watch Parker Washington suddenly return that punt 96 yards to the other end. Talk to us about that.
That was major. Obviously, it happened so fast, my head wasn't even up at first. I just heard everybody start roaring, and I looked up. It was Parker. He's running down the field for a touchdown. Obviously, that's major for us. That just shows the chemistry amongst offense, defense, and special team all coming together to contribute to the win.
Felt like a true three-phase win today.
Most definitely it was. Like I say, we came together as a team, and that's what we've been preaching amongst each other in the locker room. Just stay together. We know it's not all about talent all the time. It's about the chemistry. I play some of the best teams I played on, national championship team. It's all about the chemistry. So I feel like we just continuously build that. We have all the talent in the world, but me personally, I don't think that's what's going to win you championships. It's all about the chemistry.
And look, you got a really tough run coming up after this. Packers at the Vikings, couple of divisional games as well. I know you guys focus 1-0 and week to week, but how big is it to get that second win knowing that you've got that run coming up ahead of you?
It's major. Like you said, but for us, we just got to keep our head down and take it one game at a time. We're not looking ahead to no other weeks. We just got to keep chopping wood, go one game at a time.